Thank you from Papyrus to Mr. Christopher Smith for putting on this event. The amount of hours that he's put into this event is fucking fantastic. Papyrus is really a relatively small charity even now, and we do rely upon volunteers like Chris. By myself, volunteer, I can see volunteers in the audience, and we do rely upon these people to keep the charity and get to where we are now. So first of all, who is Papyrus? What do we do? Let's put things into perspective. If you fill this club rammed to capacity for a week, which it might be next week in Newcastle Freshers Week, every single person that comes through those doors, that is the number of people we lose to suicide every single year in the UK, which is pretty ridiculous, and not many people know about it. It is still the leading cause of death in young people, both male and female, in this country. At Papyrus, we believe that people don't want to end their own lives. They don't want to die. They see it as an out. They want to end a problem in their life rather than end their life. So at Papyrus, we provide a helpline. I'm getting good backing music, whatever that is. We provide a helpline called Hopeline UK. It's open 10 till 10 all year round, and that's open to all ages. People who think they're at risk themselves, people who might think that someone else is at risk, or people who've lost someone themselves. And people on the other end of the line are mental health professionals and can give advice and resources locally and nationally. At Papyrus, we want people to talk about suicide. I think generations ago, no one talked about cancer. Now people openly talk about cancer. We want people to openly talk about suicide. There's a lot of stigmatization around suicide, but we want people to start talking about suicide and talking about the problems that they might have. And we really think that will be pushing in the right direction to get these numbers down. Papyrus, it does provide training for professionals and volunteers. I'm a volunteer myself. I'm trained in ASSIST, which is an internationally renowned training scheme, which is basically first aid, suicide first aid. I know a few people in the crowd are also trained in that. And we run campaigns nationally and locally. And in the past year, we've run projects in communities, equipping young people with the resources and training they need to raise awareness within their communities, which is a great thing, because who better to engage with young people than young people themselves. So many suicides seem to happen out of the blue, and this is because we're not talking about it, and we're not talking about our problems. So let's start talking, and let's start talking about suicide. Have a good night, guys. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jamie Paul!